What is up, my friends? My name is Echo, and today I'm excited to bring you guys more from Done Right Games in regards to Rift of Raigard. Guys, I hope you're excited to hear what I have to say today. As you probably have already heard, there are 4 primary content creators for Rift of Raigard, bringing you guys some of the first information and content that you'll ever have. You have me covering the war scene, and that's what we're discussing today. I have a whole bunch of details regarding war inside of the game. We also have Klaus, we have Clash Bashing, and we have Judo Sloth. I believe Klaus is doing farming, I believe Clash Bashing is doing the story mode, and I believe that Judo is doing tournaments. So you're gonna have to tune in for their channels for those initial information pieces regarding those game modes in Rift of Raigard. Guys, right now, if you are looking forward to this game, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn notifications, because you're going to get stuff first right here. So let's get into this. What we're looking at right here on the screen are a couple of the units in the game. That's not what this video is about here today, but we were provided with these to show you. So we have our flying unit right here. Looks like a bat with some kind of peas on his back, but I'll tell you what, I love the look of this, and I'm kind of thinking of my overlays and how I could implement some of this look into my overlays. And you have our splash damage unit right here. That's the attack mode, and the next animation is going to actually be the motion mode. Speaking of overlays, custom overlay for Rift of Raigard created by the guys over there, so thank you very much for that, Russ. Now, let's get into some of the details of war. I know that's what you want to talk about. You want me to stop babbling, so that's exactly what I'm going to do, guys. Let's get into that right now, and here we go. Rift of Raigard game mode. So this is general. We're going to start right here with some general stuff and then get into war. So here, general attack mechanics. There is no army cook time ever on any mode. When I heard about this down in Mexico, I was kind of mind blown, because every game has a cook time, but not here in Rift of Raigard, and that's going to affect the game in many different ways. And we could just sit here and think about, well, what if these games we played didn't have cook times? We could just endlessly attack. Well, yeah, you can, and isn't that awesome? Which means every attack is a full-on attack. You don't have to save troops, you don't have to do any of that. You just go give everything you got in every attack that you have. You'll have 5 minutes to scout a base once you hit the attack button. Once those 5 minutes are up, you will attack the base. So when you're searching for a base, it's not going to be searching and give you one base. It's going to give you a variety of bases to choose from, and you don't see the base, but you see the strength of the base, and I believe the level of the base. So you get to choose which one. Also, it shows how much loot is in that base if we're talking about a farming attack, but, you know, other game modes obviously are different. I'll let some of the other guys get into that. And you have 2 minutes to drop all of your troops. That does not say 2 minutes to complete the attack. 2 minutes to put all of your troops down on the battlefield. Keep that in mind. There is no forgiveness if you back out of an attack. It will use one of your attacks in war or tournament, or one of your carts in farming. Okay, so basically, once you're in, it's all in, you're going. Now, let's talk about in-game currencies. These are the ones where you could purchase to get diamonds, and the initial prices, which as you guys can see are subject to change. 80 diamonds for 99 cents, 500 for $5, 1200 for $10, 2600 for $20, 7 grand for $50, and 15,000 for $100. Now, right now, it's hard to understand what that means, because you don't know what it takes to buy stuff with diamonds. You don't know, how much does a skin cost in diamonds, or what am I even going to be buying with diamonds? So right now it doesn't make sense, because you don't know the prices of things. So maybe with 99 cents you could buy 10 skins, and then yeah, that's pretty cool. But until we know the cost of things, it's going to be difficult to actually know what the value is of the diamonds. But now, guys, first of all, before now, throw a like on the video if you're excited for the game, if you enjoy what you're seeing so far, and if you're hyped to hear about the war scene, which I'm going to talk about right now. Now, the document I'm looking at right now was provided by Done Right Games, and it was basically notes of what's to come for each of the game modes. And again, I'm only covering war. Make sure you check out the other guys. Their links will be in the description so that you can check out what they have going on their channels and what game modes they're discussing, because we're all dropping a video today, guys. So make sure you check them all out and subscribe to everybody. War is it's going to be guild based. So basically a guild, you know, like a clan or like an alliance, it's going to be guild based. 5v5 or 10v10 in size. And there's a reason for this, and that possibly has to do with the tournament section that Judo Sloth was talking about on his channel. They are 2 hours in duration, and you get 1 attack each. So similar to something that we've actually just come across in another game that many of us play. But 2 hours in duration, that is not a lot of time for war. But think about it, you don't need a full day. If you could have your guild, you know, a local guild, not an international guild, you could all, you know, figure out when you can attack. And plus, with the smaller size of war, you could coordinate that better with the members of your guild. So some of you may love that, some of you may want bigger wars, and obviously changes can come in the future. This is a game that's not even out for us to touch yet, so everything could change. So always give your feedback in the comments below, mind you. Just try and keep it in a positive way, even if it's something that you don't like. So you get that 1 attack. Same attack of mechanics as we've discussed before. That was some of the stuff we talked about up above, some of the stuff we've talked about in the interviews, and things like that. So you have those 2 minutes to get that attack done. War will be set on 4 distinct matchmaking rules. Option 1. So now there's a bunch of options that you have here, and this may get confusing, and I'll try my best to explain it to you. Option 1. Guild offers a match to the world to fight against. Let me scroll down here. Example, leader offers the following match: 1 core level 5, 3 core level 4s, and 1 core level 3. Now, if you're wondering what a core level, that's kind of like your town hall in Clash. You have your core. Think of a power core in like a tower defense game. So a level 5 is going to be higher than level 4, and level 3 is going to be lower than level 4. A match will be posted to the general public to match against. A list of potential matches will be shown to the leader or the stater of the war. So basically, again, like we talked about when you're looking for matches, there's going to be options. You could choose based on the algorithm, basically choosing matches that will be fitting or equal or even for you to get into. So that's one way to get yourself into one. We have option number 2. I don't want to sneak and give you that matchmaking just yet. Option number 2, war matches board. Okay, I honestly don't know what this looks like, and I saw so much stuff when I was over there in Mexico, but I can't remember what the war match board looks like. Possibly I didn't see it. The leader will browse for available war matches. We will judge which ones are suitable for the guild, or they will judge. If a war match is selected, the leader will then proceed to select the members of the guild to match that war. So I don't know how many people are going to be able to be in a guild. Let's assume 50. They're going to be able to choose 5 or 10 people participating in that war. Now remember, wars are only 2 hours in length. You could do 12 wars in a day if you want. If you have your leader and then you have your person, the tier under leader, and they could all search for wars, you could be searching for wars all day. So if you don't get put in this war, that's okay. You'll go into that war, because literally, guys, you could attack in war 12 times in a day with your one account. So it's a different mechanic, it looks different, and it's something really new to the scene, which I like. So in the war, if the war match is selected, we'll then proceed to select the members of the guild. So we chose our members. We're good to go right there. Example, the leader sees a match of 1 core level 5, 4 core level 4s. The leader has a roster of 3 core level 5s, 6 core level 4s, and 10 core level 3s. The leader selects the roster of 5 members, the right levels of that war match. So basically, trying to get the equal members to the match that was presented. And there's probably, you know, you can't overstack, I wouldn't think, so that you could dominate. So if the opponent has 5 core level 4s, you can't put 5 core level 5s against them. I'm assuming, and this is an assumption. And Jake or Bato, you can say something in the comments below if you want, because I don't recall, but I think you can't get into that match unless if you're just about even in strength. The leader selects 5 and the levels of the war of the match. The leader presses match, and the war is set on both teams to start within 10 minutes, guys. 10 minutes, the war will begin. A message will be sent to each of the members of the guilds. So I like that option. You could take a look at the board, or you could put yourself up on the board so that you could present to the other people in the world here of Rift of Raigard that you want to do a war, and then someone can choose you. I like it. Different. and unique, of course. Option 3 is a friendly war. 2 guilds organize a war together. Matchmaking is manual. So with this, you know, you're just doing it yourself. And you say, okay, bring along, you know, core level 5s, 4 core level 4s, and 1 core level 3. We're going to match evenly, and we're going to have a war. We're going to battle this out. I like that. Friendly war mechanic. It's cool, and it can be great for leagues. And then option 4 is the matchmaking algorithm. The leader offers a roster, of 5 to 10 players. The algorithm will do the best to closely match the same roster, and this is what we're used to. For many of you guys, you're Clashers. We all know that a lot of us played Clash of Clans, and we're used to this mechanic. You put your roster, you send it out to the algorithm, and the algorithm brings back to you a match. This is how this is going to do it as well. It's the 4th option of how you can war. Some matches might be less than perfect, but the algorithm will do its best to match with as closely as possible. So really cool there. If you want something even more specific, you can use option 2, where you can actually set things up more properly, or you can do your friendly wars. What I don't have here is information regarding rewards that you get from the wars, because there will be rewards, as you see in other games that have, you know, this type of a war mechanic. Matchmaking. Matchmaking can make or break a game. We're doing our very best to implement an infrastructure that will solve a lot of issues for players. Good start. First and foremost, the matchmaking will always look at the core level to do the matching. Never will it be an unfair match. Now, I like that. We don't want engineered bases here in Rift of Raigard. We want something where it's going to actually be even. And looking at the core level only, good way of doing that. I don't know the background, you know, information and stuff to how they're doing that, but it's nice that they're doing this and they have that kind of stuff in mind to try to prevent this as much as possible. In addition, the guild level will come into play. Guild skill points will be used to enhance the matchmaking. Cool. So guilds that are higher in level may get higher in level guilds as well. Lower in level guilds may get lower in level guilds. I think that's what that's supposed to be saying right there. However, a new guild will not have an unfair advantage, as individual skill points will be included as a 3rd level of matchmaking. So they seem to be taking a lot into mind when pairing up these wars. We all know that Jake was a big war guy in Clash of Clans. This was like the heart and soul of Jake and his love for this type of gaming, so you know he's putting in everything that he can into this game mode to make it exactly what he thinks it needs to be amazing and to be fair. Esports on Guild Wars. Let's go. I'm ready for that. There will be a live worldwide final. Bring me down, Jake. Let's go, man. I want to be there. Guilds will be invited to participate in the Guild War tournament. Anyone with a qualifying roster will be able to participate. Yes, that sounds amazing. Let's scroll down a little bit more, and whatever the roster we invite people to participate in, all core levels will be max for the events. So you're getting a maxed level for the event. I'm assuming regarding, you know, no matter what, if your actual core level is completely maxed or not, you will get a maxed core level, which is sweet. And for today, guys, that is the end of all of that information. Let me get back to our guys dropping in the background here as we sum up this video. So you heard it all there. Now, I could go summarize everything, or you could just rewatch things or scroll through and read through if you want to. I'm not going to try and make this video go on any longer than it already has, but war seems exciting. Not only does war, but farming seems exciting. There's so many things about farming that I wish I could tell you, but I gotta leave that up to my boy Klaus. The story mode seems awesome, and I would love to tell you about the story mode, but I'm gonna leave that up to my boy Clash Bashing. And tournaments are one of the most exciting things in this game, but I'm gonna leave that up to my boy Judo Sloth. So guys, thank you so much for coming down. I would love to hear your feedback. If you're excited, what do you think of the look of these characters here? Do you like the artwork? Do you not like the artwork? Just let me know what you think. And obviously, the guys over at Done Right, probably, you know, the owners, as well as a lot of the people making the game, you know that they're going to be curious about feedback, and they know that there's going to be feedback in these videos. So make sure you give them some feedback. What do you love? What do you want to see in the game? Let them know. They will be here. I can guarantee you guys that. And if you haven't yet checked out their Kickstarter campaign, it is still going, and the rewards you get in the Kickstarter are unreal. Basically, if you invest $10 into a Kickstarter, not only do you get some skins and stuff, but you also get $10 worth of real in-game money. So it's basically as if you just put 10 bucks into the game. You're getting that, but you're getting all the benefits as well, and the Kickstarter, and able to lock in the ID that you want. So check out the Kickstarter, guys. Tons of benefits. The link's going to be in the description below, along with the link to all of the other creators that are going to be bringing you exclusive, fresh, brand new Done Right Games Rift of Raigard information. Guys, if you want to talk more about it, I have a Rift of Raigard server in my server, my Discord server. I have a room in my Discord server. The link is there and in the description below, or we could talk about it on Twitter at EchoThroughMe. Guys, thank you so much. I'm so excited about this opportunity, and I can't wait to bring you guys some gameplay. I know you want to see it. It's coming soon. I'll see all of you, though, back here again tomorrow. Until then, be good.